to start, you're going to feed your yarn through the ribber arm. So to do that, you stick your yarn between the two beds and then pull your yarn to the right and then back to the left so that it's sort of inside this little arm. And down below, I'm holding the end of the yarn. My needles are every other one is selected so that I am in a 1x1 rib, which means I have one top, one bottom, one top, one bottom, also known as front and back. And to begin, I'm just going to pull my carriage across, and you'll see that it's making sort of a zigzagged appearance across the top. The second step is you're going to insert your cast on comb, which is this. To do that, you remove the wire. You stick the comb up from below the bed and you reinsert the wire into the end. Sometimes this wire is a little bent and it helps to sort of wiggle it around, but it should go through just fine. And this is the weighting situation for the double bed machine. In combination with that, you're going to hook these big weights on the little eyelets that are in the metal comb below the machine. You're gonna wanna do at least two, using the holes that are closest to the edge of where your knitting is. So after the cast on comb, you're now gonna do a round of circular. And what that means is you're going to knit either on the top only or the bottom only, and then the next row you're gonna switch. So to do that, you are going to set this lever to 0, which means it will not be knitting in this direction. Nothing happens yet on the top or back bed. I've only knit on the back bed. Now I'm going to take that little lever off of 0 because I'm going to want to knit in both directions after this row. And I'm going to switch the lever here to SJ, which means slip or skip on the back, which will allow me to only knit the bottom or front bed. So that was one round of tubular. If you wanted to continue in a circle, you would leave this lever on 0 and you would need to click this back and forth every other row. But for now, we're just going to go straight into a 1x1 rib. So ones down here and jersey up here. And now you're just knitting a 1x1 rib. You can feel free to adjust your tension at any time if you feel like it's looking a little loose. You can also add weight if you feel that it needs more weight. That is the standard cast on.